साक्षरता अभियान चला है, साक्षरता करते हैं संकल्प आज हम, करते हैं संकल्प आज हम, घर घर अलख जगाएंगे,
पार्टी पोथी लेकर निकले, साक्षर देश बनाएंगे, पार्टी पोथी लेकर निकले, साक्षर देश बनाएंगे।
करते हैं संकल्प आज हम, करते हैं संकल्प आज हम, घर घर अलख जगाएंगे,
पार्टी पोथी लेकर निकले, साक्षर देश बनाएंगे, पार्टी पोथी लेकर निकले, साक्षर देश बनाएंगे।
SAGY Bharat program has broken the monotony and confinements of all the earlier counterparts and thus focuses on the broader perspective of overall development and grooming of the beneficiaries instead of imparting mere literacy. For this, every possible avenue of convergence and innovations are utilized by NLMA to give momentum and variety of offerings to the target beneficiary along with the literacy. One such thriving convergence was through the linkage of SAGY Bharat program with Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana. Intention of Government of India to realize overall inclusive and sustainable development of villages. Honorable DG NLMA directed SRCs to concentrate and emphasize on the achievement of 100% literacy targets in the SAGYs as the key role players in building favorable environment for the patronage to the literacy activities in the adopted villages. SRCs were instructed to unleash the tremendous potential of sensitization and mobilization to realize the target of 100% literacy in the adopted villages in the assessment of learners to be conducted on 21st August 2016. Through this medium, we are glad to unfold the tasks and initiatives undertaken by SRC Bharuch in accordance to the directives laid down by NLMA. We are actively dispensing the resource support to the SAGY Bharat program in 5 districts of Gujarat, that is Narmada, Dahod, Panchmahal, Surendranagar and Downs. 7 villages adopted under Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana falls in these districts of our operation. Village Dumkhal Wandri, situated in district Narmada. Village Mundha, situated in district Dahod. Villages Sansoli and Dhinkwa, situated in district Panchmahal. Villages Fatehpur, Janiwadla and Koladiad, situated in district Surendranagar. As per the instructions received during the annual action plan meeting held at New Delhi on 15 July 2016, SRCs were directed to take up the task of mobilizing beneficiaries for the AOL in a mission mode through rigorous environment building activities. A very short period was on hand to implement the huge task of mobilizing people for the assessment of learners to be conducted on 21st August. We decided to take up this assignment entrusted by NLMA with the commitment and dedication to put our resources and capabilities on the right gear and direction. And thus, an internal meeting was conducted wherein we chalked down a strategy to mobilize the target audience through effective environment building activities. A field visit schedule was finalized with definite objectives under which 2 teams were deputed to visit the 7 SAGYs in 3 phases in a campaigning caravan mode to spread the message of literacy and mobilize the masses.
राष्ट्रीय साक्षरता मिशन प्राधिकरण मानव संसाधन विकास मंत्रालय भारत सरकारना साक्षर भारत अभियानना भागरूपे राज्य संसाधन केंद्र भरूचनी टीम पंचमहाल जिल्लाना सांसद आदर्श गाम योजनामां आवरी लेवाયેલ સંસોલી મુકામે વિવિધ પ્રકારની પ્રવૃત્તિઓ કરીને સાક્ષરતાનો દર વધે.
The first phase of field campaign started from 29 July 2016 and lasted to 30th July 2016, wherein all the 7 SAGYs were covered during this phase. Environment building activities during this phase included orientation of Gram Lok Shiksha Samiti, orientation of Preraks, orientation of VTs and other stakeholders of the village, distribution of teaching learning material to leftover learners, poster pasting, slogan writing, door-to-door meeting, wherein 100% literate households were given the tag of literate family and others were motivated towards literacy.
मैं भारत की शान हूँ, मैं भारत की शान हूँ, अक्षर की पहचान हूँ.
In the second phase, which was conducted from 5th August 2016 to 14th August 2016, awareness rallies and mobilization through street play and Saksharta Garba were the key tools of environment building. During the second phase of environment building, our campaigning team arranged a special program at SAGY Mundha in presence of Honorable MP Shri Jaswant Singh Bhaborji, who has adopted the village for its upliftment. He appreciated the literary work undergoing in the village and extended his support to the SRC Bharuch team. Meanwhile, a very promising convergence, or we can say a mutual agreement, was done among SLMA Gujarat, SRCs of Gujarat and Mahila Samakhya Gujarat, wherein the committed and motivated women force of Mahila Samakhya was employed by the organization to serve the Sakshar Bharat mission in the state as VTs, and also as and when required to achieve the literacy targets in the SAGYs in the state. State level zonal meetings were conducted covering all the Sakshar Bharat districts of Gujarat in association with SLMA Gujarat, wherein the women force, that is the Mahasangh members of Mahila Samakhya, were informed and trained about the entire mission to be undertaken by them as per the convergence with their parent organization. It was basically a sensitization meet to win their commitment for the task entrusted to them. SRC Bharuch also trained the Mahila Samakhya functionaries as the VTs under Sakshar Bharat program. Brief history of literacy programs in India, aims and objectives of Sakshar Bharat program, implementation structure of Sakshar Bharat, stakeholders of Sakshar Bharat, roles and responsibilities as VT, teaching learning method, assessment of learners, etc. were the key training areas.
सांसद गाम आदर्श गाम, सांसद गाम आदर्श गाम, साक्षर भारत समृद्ध भारत, साक्षर भारत समृद्ध भारत.
કેમ કહું તારે રૂપિયાથી સાવકાર પાસે ઉછીના લેવા પડ્યા?
અરે જવા દે ને કમો, શું કરું? જે ગલ્લામાં રૂપિયા ભેગા કર્યા હતા એ ગલ્લો જ ખોવાઈ ગયો. હું તો કંટાળી ગઈ છું. શું કરું કઈ જ ખબર નથી પડતી.
આજે તો બાજુવાળી મંગીનો ધણીને ખૂબ મારતો હતો. કેમ, શું થયું?
અરે જવા દે ને, એ તો રોજ દારૂ પીને આવે છે એટલે મારતો હશે. આ તો રોજનું ચાલ્યું.
વળી પાછું આધાર કાર્ડ પણ કઢાવવાનું સરકારે કીધું છે. આધાર કાર્ડ અને મતદાર કાર્ડ દરેક પાસે હોવું જ જોઈએ.
એ બોલો તમે, મારી પાસે તો કાંઈ નથી.
તમારી સરસ આધાર કાર્ડ લીધું છે.
ક્યાં મારે?
After the successful accomplishment of the state level zonal meeting and training programs of VTs, the next initiative was a workshop to develop and devise the street play, that is Sheri Natak, and Saksharta Garba, that is a Gujarati folk dance, to be performed in the SAGYs with an objective to mobilize rural audiences. The functionaries of Mahila Samakhya were trained as the artists for this environment building endeavor. They were trained to perform these street plays, puppet shows and Saksharta Garba in the village to mobilize people and convey the message of literacy and empowerment through legal, financial and electoral literacy components. The street play is the group act with the dialogue between two rural women as the central characters of the play. They are playing the role of messengers of literacy and women empowerment. All the components of IPMC, that is legal literacy, financial literacy, electoral awareness, are very well knitted in the script. The key aspect of the street play was that the dialogues were prepared and narrated in the local dialects suitable to every member of the SAGY village to ensure better understanding on their part. The lyrics of the Saksharta Garba are woven around the plight of a rural woman who repents on her fate as illiterate and tells her mother the hardships she is facing being illiterate. She is telling her mother that it would have been better on her part if she would have let her to study. The song is very effective in conveying the disadvantages of illiteracy and the benefits of literacy in the life of a woman.
આપણા ગામની 64 જૂના અને 11 ફેલ થયેલા એમ કુલ 75 નિરક્ષરો બાકી રહેલા છે. આ તમામ નિરક્ષરોને આપણે બેસાડીએ અને એ બધા પાસ થઈ જાય તો ગુજરાત સરકારની યોજના છે તેમાં 100% સાક્ષરતામાં પ્રથમ 10માં આપણું ગામ આવે તો તેમને 10 લાખ રૂપિયાનો ગુજરાત સરકાર તરફથી ઇનામ મળવાપાત્ર થશે. સાંસદ આદર્શ ગ્રામ યોજના અંતર્ગત શંકરભાઈ વેગર આપણા સંસદ સભ્યશ્રીએ આ ફુલડિયા ગામને દત્તક લીધેલું છે. તો આ આપણું ગામ 100% સાક્ષર બને એવી આપ સૌને અપીલ કરું છું.
These are the glimpses of environment building initiatives conducted by us through the field visits. Orientation of Gram Lok Shiksha Samiti. The Gram Lok Shiksha Samitis of each 7 SAGYs were oriented during the field visit by the SRC Bharuch team.
મારું નામ સોનલબેન મુકેશભાઈ પરમાર. દરરોજ કલાક આવતા અમે અને વાંચતા આવડતું નહોતું, વાંચતા આવડી ગયું હવે અને પછી ફોન લગાડતા નહોતું આવડતું, તે ફોન લગાડતા આવડી ગયું કે બે બસો જાતી હતી.
The Gram Pradhan, as the head of the Gram Lok Shiksha Samiti, and other representatives, especially the women representatives of the Samiti, were informed and sensitized to extend their support to mobilize and convince the non-literates and learners to appear in the AOL exam, and they were also requested to create and ensure cordial atmosphere in the village to inspire people to prepare and appear for the AOL exam. Motivating the Gram Preraks. Gram Preraks plays the role of ambassador of literacy at the village level. They are the real game changers. So in order to ensure the successful and resourceful assessment, they were specially approached and motivated by the SRC Bharuch team. Sensitization of VTs. VTs were sensitized and also informed about the state patronage of Rs 250 per successful learner taught by them, which really boosted their morale to work harder. Door-to-door sensitization. With an objective to reach each and every beneficiary of the Saksha Bharat program, the team decided to reach the doorstep of all the identified learners. With the list of registered learners, SRC team approached them at home and even at their fields and motivated them to appear in the upcoming AOL to be conducted on 21st August. The registration forms for AOL were also filled by the team to ensure their attendance on the day of exam. Pamphlet distribution at the public places of the villages to grab the attention of one and all in the villages was also done. Awareness Rally. Awareness Rally covering the key public locations of the village with the participation of Gram Preraks, Taluka Preraks, District Preraks, Mahila Samakhya functionaries, Neo-literates, Anganwadi workers, etc. along with the campaigning team were conducted in all the SAGY villages with the chanting of literacy slogans, and finally they used to gather at a central place in the village where the street plays and garba were performed. Posters, placards, banners, stickers, leaflets, public hearing system, local drummers known as dholis, vocalists, etc. were utilized during the environment building task in every SAGY. Pre-assessment phase was also utilized by us to meet the district collectors. District Development Officers, Deputy District Continuing Education Officers, Taluka Development Officers, etc. of the respective districts and blocks wherein SAGYs were located to seek their support.
પંચમહાલ જિલ્લામાં આવેલ સાંસદ આદર્શ ગામ ઢીંકવા હાલોલ તાલુકાનું અને સણસોલી ગામ કાલોલ તાલુકાનું સાંસદ આદર્શ ગામ તરીકે નક્કી કરવામાં આવેલા છે. બંને ગામડાઓને 100% સાક્ષર કરી શકાય એ માટે ઢીંકવામાં કુલ 77 જેટલા અને સણસોલીમાં 87 જેટલા લોકોને આંકડાકીય માહિતી અનુસાર શિક્ષિત કરવાના થાય છે. એમની પરીક્ષા લઈને આ સાક્ષરતાને નક્કી કરવાની થાય છે.
A coordination meeting with the Jan Section Sansthaans of Bharuch, Surat, Valsad and Vadodara was conducted to seek their cooperation in the monitoring of AOL exam in the SAGYs falling in their respective jurisdiction. Monitoring of AOL. After the rigorous and hard field work of almost 1 month by SRC Bharuch team in the SAGY villages, finally the efforts were channelized towards the pre-assessment arrangements, that is distribution of QABs, troubleshooting of the problems encountered at the GP level and reported to SRC Bharuch team. As per the planned program, 8 teams were deputed in the field for the monitoring of AOL. Few teams were deputed day prior, that is on 20th August itself, due to the remote locations of villages to be monitored. All the exam centers at 7 SAGYs were monitored by SRC Bharuch to ensure effective and ethical conduct of exam. These are the glimpses of the various exam centers monitored by us.
करते हैं संकल्प आज हम, करते हैं संकल्प आज हम, घर घर अलख जगाएंगे.
पानी पोथी लेकर निकले, साक्ष देश बनाएंगे. पानी पोथी लेकर निकले, साक्ष देश बनाएंगे.
बच्चों और बड़े बूढ़ों को सबको शिक्षा देनी है.
सबको शिक्षा देनी है, सबको शिक्षा देनी है.
डूबेगा पतवार देश की हम सबको ही खेनी है.
हम सबको ही खेनी है, हम सबको ही खेनी है.
हम ऐसे मल्लाह बनेंगे, हम ऐसे मल्लाह बनेंगे, कश्ती पार लगाएंगे.
पानी पोथी लेकर निकले, साक्ष देश बनाएंगे. पानी पोथी लेकर निकले, साक्ष देश बनाएंगे.
करते हैं संकल्प आज हम, करते हैं संकल्प आज हम, घर घर अलख जगाएंगे.
After the accomplishment of AOL, central assessment of the answer books as per the directives from SLMA Gujarat was conducted at SRC Bharuch office for the SAGYs falling under its jurisdiction. The evaluation of answer books was done by district, block and gram prereqs of respective SAGY.
On behalf of governing body of SRC Bharuch, I am indeed very much delighted and happy to convey that SRC Bharuch and SLMA Gujarat has done tremendous job towards literacy development in the state as well as SAGY, that is the Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana villages covered under that entire scheme.
पढ़ना लिखना जीवन का अब ध्येय बनाकर चलना है,
अब ध्येय बनाकर चलना है, अब ध्येय बनाकर चलना है।
हम भी पीछे नहीं रहेंगे, आगे आगे बढ़ना है,
आगे आगे बढ़ना।
Our march towards total literacy in allotted districts and SAGYs will continue with commitment and efficacy to bring non-literates into the mainstream of literacy. Let us dream and strive for the literate India. Jai Bharat, Sakshar Bharat.
लेकर निकले साक्षर देश बनाएंगे, पाठ पोथी लेकर निकले साक्षर देश बनाएंगे।
करते हैं संकल्प आज हम, करते हैं संकल्प आज हम।